Given the fact, I read someplace that there are 47,000 people in San Mateo County alone who are living below the poverty line.
Right.
How are you keeping up with the demands? Is the number that you're serving increasing?
Yes.
The number of people that we're helping definitely is increasing, especially in this time that everybody seems to be losing their jobs more than not, and more difficult to either maintain the same job because businesses are closing down, for other reasons. So the thing that we're really seeing now is we call the new eligible. So people that have never needed assistance before really don't have a clue of how to look or where to start looking for programs like ours. So this is a great avenue for us to actually get out there and let people know about us more. One of the things is, like I said, people have depended on themselves to work. They work from a young age, until now. They have their families, everything's great. Then all of a sudden the company folds. So, what do? You go on unemployment, but of course you're looking for another job, but you got all your bills. So we're trying to get out there mainly. We already have our base of people that we help, every year. And a lot of those people, give us a call back and say, you know what, I don't need you anymore. I found a job and I'm doing great. Those are the best calls that we get. And then we get the calls from a lot of the seniors that we help out a lot. And, let us know, what, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to, buy my pills this month, in order to make my energy payment so I can keep my gas on, to keep my apartment or my home warm. So that makes us feel great too. But we're kind of focusing on a little bit right now is, getting out there and letting the new people that are eligible for our program know about us. And, at the same time, we're also a referral service. So we refer out to other agencies and stuff like that.
Is there a limit to how much you can give one particular family?
Yes, there is a preset amount, as Jesus explained a little bit earlier, for the energy bill payment assistance. And that is based on the household size, the energy cost, and the income. With weatherization, we have different programs and can leverage those funds. So we have, I think in the past, spent maybe $6,000–7,000 on a home.
On the house.
That's interesting. And people can, now when you pay for the energy bill, is this a recurring cost, month by month?
This is a one-time in a program year. But however, the payment amount is not necessarily in relationship to the amount owed on the bill. So in some instances, when people have lower bills because they have been energy efficient, the payment that they receive may carry them for a month or two, depending on what their bill amount is, so that they can utilize the funds that they would normally use for the energy bill for food or for other expenses they have.
And can you help people with more than one service at the same time?
Yes, I'm glad you asked that. Usually people will call because they heard about our HEAP program, the HAP, the bill payment. So one of the questions they'll ask is, do you have any other services? So our other main one is our weatherization program. So we explain the whole weatherization program, and of course our food program. So all our programs are a once a year type of deal, except for our weatherization. Our weatherization is basically a one-time deal. The cool thing is that if there's a renter and they happen to move from one apartment that we weatherized, say, a year ago or something, or last month, and they move into a new place where they actually need our services again, we're able to help. So that's the cool thing about that program. The other two programs, which is the HEAP and the food, that's a one-time a year deal. So what we do is we give quite a bit of food. So we get people tearing up basically and crying, saying, oh my God, I didn't expect this. We put them through the process of all the paperwork. Everybody hates paperwork. So we make it worth it.
Let's talk about the weatherization program, because Antonio, we haven't heard from you yet. So you're in charge of the weatherization
That's right.
program.
And when they qualify for weatherization, we go to their houses, we do inspection, and we test all the gas appliances, like the stove, water heater, on heater. If it's something wrong with them, if we cannot repair, we replace it for a brand new one.
Oh.
Yeah. And the same thing with the...
and that's free of charge to the customer?
Free of charge, and they get a microwave. They can use, instead of using the stove, so they can save energy. And we can replace the refrigerator too, but it has to be 1992 or older.